Hello, welcome back to Newlands. We start today's episode dealing with a complete mess I just made. Well, I was going to try to do this a little cleaner than we did last time, and it's not happening. So we'll get this stuff sold. And we started with 15,000 after some of the lease fees. So we'll see where we're sitting. We got a few more leases. I might add 2 more pieces of equipment today. Yeah. I mean, we're close. I got the harvester that I still need. Yeah, I'm second guessing myself. I can sit down at this point and make a plan, and the second I start playing, I just second guess that entire plan. So this is going to continue to be a series of, I don't want to say winging it, because I do have a plan. I just don't stick to it very often. So we'll get this done, and we'll let you know where we're sitting financially, and then we're going to head on over to the store. Because we're a shopaholic, so we're gonna do a little more shopping today. So the greenhouses are gonna bring in, yeah, just about $12,000. And let's get the plank set up, and we'll see what the total is there. We're sitting at 27,700 already. All right, and for the planks we get 27,000. All right, we're sitting at 55. Let's get in the tractor, and one of these months we'll let more pile up, but I can't imagine, since we can't pull up there and just sell the stuff, it's a little easier to just sell it the way we're doing it right now every month, instead of waiting to have a large amount, which would be nice to just do like a $300,000 sale event, but sometime. And I want to get to 9 o'clock and see if this closes, because I'm super interested. Yes, it does. Look at that. At 9 o'clock it started raising. So we get here before 9 and we can drive in there. Now we know. All right, let's get out of the rain for a second and go into the store. So there's a couple things that we need. One that we need more than we want. We actually need it. And if we scroll all the way over here, it should be at the end, the Vicon fast bale. So from my understanding, we can do 120 centimeter circular round bales. They're not called circular, round bales without stopping, and we'll demo that when we get to it. So it's 110,000 leasing. Yeah, that's the thing. We want it. I guess we're doing the white paper. I moved a little too fast. What other designs do they have? Oh, not too bad, but the colors are about normal. Wheel setup. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. The other thing I wanted to look at is we've been doing a lot of lawn mowing, and we only have the one attachment. This would be nice to have. Only $750 a day. We're gonna do it. And then, yeah, and then the only thing really we're gonna need after that is gonna be potentially a new harvester, because that's just not gonna work. And we'll see about getting these on this trailer. But we're home, and we're in desperate need of not running into things. That would be a really good start. But we're in desperate need of some new storage, because we're piling up the equipment. All right, we'll get this off of here. Close this. We're going to use it in a little bit. I've been itching to try out this baler since it was shared with me. So we're going to hop in here. We're going to attach that, connect this up. We're gonna need eventually to put these away, so I'm gonna put those away first, and then we're gonna attach the baler and we're gonna try it out. All right, let's unfold it. Oh, look at that. All right, I'm gonna hop out and take a look at this. This is fancy. Oh man, I can't wait to see. Okay, so you can see there's 2 numbers. Let's go ahead and lower it, turn it on. There's 2 numbers there, so when we start with this little area here, I mean, it's gonna take a second to get up to 100, but we go ahead and start picking that up. You can see it's filling up. It's at 4%. It's going to get to the point where it switches to the back chamber, and that will allow it to continue and push it out to be wrapped and instantly start picking up more grass, so we don't have to stop with a round baler. This is amazing. All right, so let's keep going, and we'll turn here. I guess we should have windrowed this, so it would have been a little easier to demo. I was just so excited. 91. Okay, we're getting close. So we make this turn here. Pick this up. And look at that, it switched. Now it says it's at 76%, but why is it Does it think it's a straw? Oh, this is bumpy. Oh, that other area is going to be terrible. So we're at 84%. Yeah. All right, so when we make this turn here, we have a good couple lines here. We should have demoed over here. Goofball. Here we go. 95%. 99, 100, and look at that. It instantly starts picking up grass in the front. It's going to wrap this bad boy. And drop it off well before we even got to the next one. Oh man, that's so nice. All right, let's go ahead and stop that there. And shut the engine off because it is a rental still, or a lease. I want to go ahead and drop off the baler there. We're going to pick up our grass cutting equipment. And we're going to get going cutting this lawn. And it's going to be so much faster than it was before. All right, get those unloaded there, or unfolded. And we'll start right here. All right, looks good. Let's go ahead and get these lowered. Very nice. And turn them on. Widespreading, change work mode. Where is that button? Well, I feel like a goober because I thought that this lawnmower allowed you to do swaths. That's why I bought it. But either way, it's going to be a lot faster. So we'll go ahead and we're going to have to do a headland now. All right. That's all right. We'll have to windrow it. We'll have to, windrow it, and then it's taking care of the baling will be super fast, which I'm very excited about figuring that out. So for the first time in a long time, let's do a time lapse of cutting some grass. Enjoy. Well, we seem to be lacking some power. So we're going to see if some maintenance will help. So let's go ahead and drive forward a little bit. We'll drop that off. Oh, we need to fold it? Really? Oh, raise it up and then fold it. I'm being silly. Okay. Our little toolbox out here. 11,000. Ouch. All right. Well, that's all repaired. We did put 12.5 hours on it about, so part of running a farm, part of the business, got to maintain our equipment. Oh my goodness. I knew it. I was looking at this implement the whole time going, I know this makes a swath. I know it. I was using the wrong button and it wasn't showing up here for some reason. It's Control Y for anybody who's interested. Well, I'll have to do a little bit of windrowing, but not all of it. But yeah, this is definitely worth the purchase then, but back to it. Enjoy. Just kind of remembering when we first cut this grass, and it took forever with that little lawnmower and the little tractor. We've come a long ways. This is episode 23. Great progress. Yeah, this is sweet. So we'll get the windrower next. We'll windrow a little bit, and then we'll get to use that baler. But I'm thinking I might go around and clean up some more spots and really, really maximize what we've got going on. So this one I've been flirting with leaving alone, but I think I do want to clean up some of these bushes here, and then we'll replant whatever we decide to later. Oh, going up this hill is probably a mistake. But yeah, the width on this is so much better for this. So much better. Yeah. Now, will real mower ruin our crops? It looks like it'll pick up the weeds, but not the... Can we weed with this? No, it looks like it is just picking up the grass. But there's a spot over here I wanted to take care of. And then I believe the rest we do not own, so it'll just have to stay as is. But yeah, we'll get this line here. And then, oh, we do own some of this still. So let's back up, and we will do the rest of this off camera. And then when we're ready to start windrowing, I'll rejoin you. It's kind of exciting to think this might be the last time we windrow, at least for grass. It's definitely excited that we figured that out, and feel a little silly about it, but looking good. We got some areas done. Still on the side of the sawmill, we're gonna have to take care of those bushes, and I'll do that separate. Wanted to keep this going and make some progress here for this month. So I got a little bit I want to do after this job, and since we're doing it all ourselves, so not using workers, it's gonna take a little bit more time than it has the last few. But these swaths are looking great. So let's, man, we're going to jump right back into another time lapse because I feel like it's worth it. Let's do it. I think that will do it. The rest of the little bits are going to be too hard to windrow. So we'll get this put away and then we'll get a real good look at our new baler. I'm so excited. Silly things we get excited about. All right, we got it back on. We're going to do this one row here and then we'll turn around and do one of the larger ones and I'll come clean up the smaller ones later on, but I'm really interested to see this thing in action. Clean that up. And then we'll loop around. And it's just about to switch, probably right when we hit this one. And so, from what I understand, we're going 11 miles an hour. And then once these swaths get a little bit heavier, it's going to slow down. So it's slowed down to 4 miles an hour because of how good these swaths are. And so we should pick up a little bit. We might stay at this slow speed because of our yield here. It's just going to take its time because it wants to make sure it can cut that and switch and keep going without missing any grass. Super fast. Look at that. And this swath is pretty impressive. So I think this is probably one of our bigger ones. So we pulled a couple rows together here. But yeah, it's crawling at it. It's really slow moving. But you can see how quick at the whole process is, and we're not losing anything. It's picking up grass. I'm impressed. 3 miles an hour is a little sluggish, but we're almost done with this big one, and then we'll see how it is with more realistic swaths. But just the time of not having to hit the brakes and wait, so worth it. Go, we're picking up a little bit of speed now. We're going up to 6 miles an hour. Just so cool. So I feel like even with the loss of speed, this is faster than stopping. It's definitely a lot smaller bales than we were doing. But it's definitely working out for us. This is I'm a little disappointed in the speed, but maybe that's because our yield was good. We'll see when we get to some of these inner ones and how they work, but yeah, this is exciting. I like it. I think this is a good purchase. Let me know what you think. So there's definitely a video idea that comes out of this that I'm going to do in the next few weeks, and that's going to be comparing a few of the wrappers and the speed. I think the video I watched about this did a great job demoing it and explaining how it worked, but it didn't go as far as using swaths like we have that are, you know, fertilized perfectly and perfect amount of pH and all that to get the best yield. So I don't want to say it's misleading, but it's misleading. I'm still going to use it. I definitely think it's going to be my preferred baler, and especially since most of the time I do have this stuff done with workers anyways, because I don't like to constantly show the same exact job over and over again. So I definitely will get a video going about that. Look for that coming out in the next few weeks. I think it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I have some ideas on how to make it a controlled test and use some science methods to it to compare, and we'll figure out if my instincts are right that this is actually taking longer. So that field took about 25 minutes. There's some extra areas that we're doing here. I don't have, you know, in my head how long it took with the other baler, and we weren't using a wrapper either. We were just, you know, creating round bales, so we don't really have any comparison on this field yet, but we will. It'll definitely be coming. But I'll get this finished up on the other side, and then we will start picking them up and see how many we have. It's going to be pretty impressive number-wise because these are smaller than the other bales, but yeah, that's a lot of marshmallows. That answers that. So apparently we can mow with that mod, but we can't pick this up. So we'll take care of this with the landscape tools and get all this sorted out. The ones in the back here, I'm kind of interested. So that would have been, you know, grass that's not ours anyways. Do we own this land? We do. Okay, so we can pick this up. Or we can leave it there until we own the land. Oh boy, we got some organizing to do here. And we want the Bale trailer, so we'll go head back here. Oh, some more bushes we need to clean up. Man, they're never ending on this map. We'll probably leave these ones. 65 bales. I don't know how many will fit on this. Let's see if it'll show us. We might have to wait until it's full. It says it's 7%, so you could do some math with that. Yeah, we'll get these set up and see what we got here. See how impressive it looks. Would have been nicer if they're like blue or black, though. Oh yeah, we missed some spots here. Well, 28, same as these smaller ones. So there'll be a couple loads, which isn't bad. The one thing I needed to learn is how to unload this thing, because we haven't figured that out yet. So let's move over here. Open up our menu. So unload bales. Unload here just like moves them. They just like, ugh. They're just free. Reset. Operating position, and they just explode. Did we lose one? Yeah, that's weird. Maybe we'll get a different one. I'm not a big fan of that. So then we have to come out here and blah, blah. Like, what's the point of auto-loading if you can't auto-unload? So this should improve things. Let's see. The capacity there. I think it holds more than that, but we'll clean up. We'll pick up. It can hold 26. And that one held 28, so I don't think that justifies having 2 of these. I think this one's more diverse. So we will, after we pick all these up, we're going to take that to the shop and we're going to sell it because we don't need it. It served us well, but we don't need it anymore. Yeah, that's much better. And this will be a little messy, but let's go ahead and do that. Oh. Riding one of them. Yep. Oh. Failure. Not bad. I think we got them all. And we'll get these fermented and sell them soon. But like I mentioned, it's time to take the other trailer to the store. Let's get that hooked up. See what kind of money we can get from that. I just don't see a purpose in keeping it at this point. It's just extra equipment. All right, let's see. I don't remember how cheap or expensive this was, so I have no clue what we're gonna get here. 12,000. We'll repaint it and repair it. Now we're sitting at $42,000. Not too bad. A little extra cash. Who doesn't like extra money? Not a bad little piece of equipment. I absolutely dig it. I think it's going to work out real nice for us. Get a little screenshot of that. Again, I will do some of the testing to see, is it really worth it? I like it. I think it'll work out good for us. We got a lot of silage here. And it was pretty quick. It wasn't bad. We got a lot of cleanup to do over there. Don't look over there. I'm going to clean up some of these other spots too so they don't grow as grass again because they just don't look great. And an example of that is when we fly up here, just look at that right there. Yeah, so you can see where the patches are starting to grow back, and I want to clean that up all through here. Yeah, we need to get some landscaping going because it's just not where I want it. So I'll do that a little bit off camera, I think, between episodes and clean this up so it doesn't look like some type of disease that the ground has there. But I'm Socksway Up. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you on the next episode as we move into the month of May. Have a good one.